Welcome to Yoga Zone. My name is Al Bingham, and joining me today is my best friend and fellow Yoga Zone teacher, Jennifer Moniz. Jennifer and I are going to introduce you to Power Yoga today. Now, the power of Power Yoga comes from within. So it's not going to be about us doing crazy poses. We're going to be moving fast, but it's more how we approach what we do instead of what we do. So I want you to feel that you're linking your body movements to the breath, and that your mind is staying conscious of that throughout. That's the power. The breath then is important, so let's get introduced to that. Take the arms alongside the body, breathe in through the nostrils, bring the palms together overhead. Exhale, draw the belly in, let the arms come alongside the body. Inhaling, reaching up. It's an echoey sounding breath when you get it right. It's like Darth Vader. Exhale, belly draws in. One more time. Inhaling, we're trying to stretch the breath long. And exhale, this time dive down to the ground as we come all the way to the floor. Bend the knees if you're tight. Inhale, come back up. Lengthen through the spine, press the feet down into the floor, conscious of what we're doing. Exhale, belly draws in, dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Reach the fingers to the side. Be aware of the whole body working. That's the power. Exhale, belly draws in, and we're floating all the way down to the floor. A little bit different now. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins or to the thighs. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale here, and on the exhale, step the other foot back so that you come into plank pose. We're going to stay here for a second because this is important. We're going to feel in this plank position, the body in a perfectly straight line from shoulders to heels, one straight line. Now exhale, we're going to lift the hips up into the air and come into downward facing dog. It's an upside down V with the body. It's okay to bend the knees here, but keep the shoulders relaxed. We don't want to get in the way with the breath. We can then link plank and down dog together with our breathing. So let's try that. I'll join you. Inhale, come to plank pose, body in a straight line. Exhale, down dog, draw the belly in, lifting up. Inhaling to plank and feel how you get longer through the torso. Exhale, feel the hips lifting up into the air as you press the floor away with your hands. Inhale, use the feet pressing away to lead you forward. Exhaling, coming back up again. Two more. Inhale, getting as long as you can in this plank. Consciously exhaling, drawing the belly in all the way back. Now take an inhale here, and as you exhale, step your right foot up to the hands. If you don't make it all the way, help it up. Then take the back sole of the foot flat on the floor. Bring your hands to your front thigh and come up all the way. Feel that back foot pressing down, shift the left hip forward. That's it. Now bring the arms up so that they're parallel with the floor. Bring the palms together, squeeze them together. Lift the arms up as high as you can, but don't let the shoulders sneak up. This is Warrior One. Now we're going to flow in and out of it. So breathe in here and exhale, bring the hands down through the heart to the floor, all the way down. This is a nice flow. Inhale, coming up, lengthen through the torso, back foot presses down. Exhale, hands to the floor. So we're not racing through it, but we're being conscious of all the movements. Inhaling up, shoulders down, gazing past the thumbs. Exhale, through the heart and to the floor. Let's do the other side. Inhale, step forward. Lengthen the spine, and now exhale, step the right foot back. Once again, bring the hands up onto the thigh. Inhale all the way up from here. Exhale, press that back foot down. Shift the hips. Inhale, take the arms up so they're parallel with the ground. Exhale, palms come together. Breathe in, lift the arms up again. Watch those shoulders staying down. Go deeper into it if you can. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Each side's a little different, so figure out where this side takes you. Inhale, coming up, lengthening. Shoulders down. Exhale, belly pulls in, hands coming down to the floor. One more on this side. Inhale, coming up, nice and long. Exhaling, hands all the way down to the ground. Inhale, come to plank pose. Body in a straight line. Exhale, back to down dog, lifting the hips. Again, inhale to plank. Long through the torso. Exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Great. We're going to mix it up now. So breathe in here, and as you breathe out, step the right foot up to the hands. Take the left sole of the foot down into the floor. Lead with your left arm. Take it forward, up, around, and back. This is Warrior Two. You'll notice here, Jen's getting the power because the shoulders are above the hips. The tailbone is tucking. Inhale, and on the exhale, she's just going to go a little deeper. She didn't know it, but there she goes. More power. Inhale here. Exhale, let's bend the front arm and rest it onto that thigh. Now on an inhale here, we're going to reach up to the sky, and on the exhale, take the hand that's in the air, parallel with the floor. Point it back towards the edge of your mat. Turn the palm up. Now inhale, let the arm shoot all the way past the ear. Here again, it's that long line through the body, the tailbone tucking down, and the breath going right into the chest, exhaling from the belly, right? One more big breath in here, and on the exhale, hands come down to the floor, both hands down. Nice. Inhale, step forward, and exhale, we'll do the other side, stepping back. Good. Lead with the right arm, stretch it forward, up, around, and back. Breathe in here. Exhale, ease deeper down. If you're not going down deep, you're probably staying above the power, right? Lower into it. Inhale. Now exhale, bend the arm, rest down onto the thigh. On the inhalation, really reach through that top arm, and exhale, bring the hand parallel to the floor. Turn the palm up. Inhale, reach that arm all the way past. Exhaling. One more big breath in. Exhale, bring the hand to the floor. All right, just in time. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, step back with the other foot. So left foot stepping back. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale all the way up to Warrior One. And then exhale, bring the hands behind the back this time. Grab onto your elbows, or if you can, grab onto the forearms. Straighten the front leg. Breathe in here. And on the exhalation, come to fold forward and down. This is a nice release here, right? Inhale, come back up. And exhale, step the other foot forward, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, exhale, stepping back. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, take the release all the way down. Nice, feels good at this point. Inhale, come back up tall. And exhale, step forward, both feet together. Breathe in, take the arms in front of you. And exhale, bend the knees, coming into chair pose. We're going down a little lower, and we're feeling those thighs engaged just a little bit more. As you breathe in here, feel the spine getting tall. On exhale, draw the belly in. Take another breath in here. And on exhale, straighten the legs, dive down to the floor, releasing. Good. Now here, inhale, lengthen forward. Bring the hands to the shins or thighs. And exhale, step the right foot back. Breathe in. And on the exhale, step the other leg back. Come into plank pose again. You remember this from the first segment. Take a full breath in here. But exhale, drop the knees this time. As you notice with Jen, she's dropped the knees but kept a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. In fact, if we then tuck the tailbone even more abdominal work happening, more power, and that's what we're going for. Take a breath in here. On the exhale, she's going to keep the elbows close to the body and slowly lower down. She's going pretty low. You don't have to go so low at home. Inhale, coming back up. Good. Exhale, lowering down. Notice it's not a belly flop. Very nice. She's got power the whole body. Inhale, back up. On the exhale, she's squeezing those shoulder blades together as she lowers down so she doesn't get a pinching, which would cut off the breath. Coming all the way back up. And now exhale, we're going to sit back onto our heels, sitting up nice and tall. That should be some heat. Come to take the legs out in front. We're going to keep the knees bent and do some vinyasa, breath-led forward bends. So breathe in, take the arms up into the air. Exhale, with this heat, belly draws in and we start to stretch the back of our body. Oh, that feels good. All right, inhale, come back up. Keep your shoulders down here. Exhale, feel the belly draw in and we're lengthening the whole back of our body. Let's do one more. Inhale, coming back up. And on this exhale, let the hands come alongside the body, lowering down. Now here comes an interesting transition. Bring one heel into the groin, the other heel in line with it. As you go deeper into power yoga, you're going to learn how to jump backwards and to jump forward. We're going to give you a little taste of that jump back. If you don't want to go it, you'll follow what I do. I'm going to come forward onto my hands and then step back one foot and then the other to come into plank. I'm going to ask Jen to do it a little bit more advanced. She's going to come forward onto her hands and then the hop back, which is power in the abdomen. Breathe in here. Exhale, we'll drop our knees, bend the elbows and lower to chaturanga. I'm going to go an inch. That doesn't mean I'm doing less. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull the belly in and lower down 3 more inches. Good. Inhale, come back up tall. And on the exhale, sit back onto the heels once more. Good. From here, let's take the legs out in front. We're going to try reverse plank. We've gotten pretty good with plank pose. It's the same concept, only more interesting. The big toes touch, the heels come a little apart. The hands will come behind us. As we breathe in, we'll lift the chest. Exhale, first draw the belly in. Find that abdominal support. Now breathe in, lift the hips up into the air. As Jen is arching backward, she's getting a long line underneath the body. Power behind her, tucking the tailbone. Pubic bone draws towards the belly, power in front. Power behind, power in front. Power yoga. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come to lower down. Good work. Now, let's come back onto our knees again. Sitting on our shins, take your left hand onto the small of your back. Take your right hand to the outside of the knee. Now sit tall here, and on the exhalation, gently start to twist around to look back over the back shoulder here. Now watch this. As Jen breathes in, she's feeling a lifting in the sides of her torso. On the exhale, here's where the twist is coming from, right across the ribs. Not jerking this back or tossing the head back. Breathing in, lifting up, keeping that sacrum nice and stable. Exhale, come back around to the center. Let me do the next one with you. So, taking the right hand to the small of the back. If you feel that shifting, you know you're creating some instability. Not much power in that. Bring the other hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, gently twisting around here. Feeling for the shoulders. Sometimes one rides higher than the other. It's not always intentional, but you start to develop the sense of where things are in your body. Full breath in, and on exhalation, draw the belly in, coming back. We may have lost some heat in that static twist. So here's a little something to get us back into it. Bali Seal. Breathe in, take the arms up into the air, coming up onto the knees. And on the exhale, draw the belly in. First, bring the chest to the thighs, then the seat to the heels. Very nice. Inhale, coming back up. Feel the stretching in all directions. Exhale, belly draws in. So I'm stretching my arms out to the side, stretching the head forward and the seat backward. Inhale, coming up. Again, the whole body's working, which is what's creating the power. Exhaling, we're just going to sit down now onto the heels. So that's enough heat for us to come into a good back bend. So come up onto the shins. This is called camel. The hands will come and point down towards the backs of the knees. As Jen's showing us here, she's going to start to lift in the breastbone, but watch the head. We don't want the head cranking back. That's not a sign of going farther. That's a sign of tension. Breathe in, chest lifts. Exhale, tailbone tucks down. We're feeling the thighs very strong here. Don't crunch into the lower back. Be lifting up, extending backward as you go into this. She's doing it beautifully. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can curl the toes into the floor and then maybe reach back onto the heels. But if you're feeling any pain, you've gone too far, no power. Inhale here, and on the exhalation, come up slow, and then sit down onto the heels. Nicely done. Come to sit in a cross-legged seat. One heel into the groin, the other heel in line with it. Take the arms out to the side. Now breathe in, take your right arm up into the air. And when you breathe out, walk on over to the left side a little bit more. On the next inhalation, stretch and reach up. Now there's nothing physically challenging about this pose, but that doesn't make it anything less than power yoga. There's a power inside, and this pose is helping to shift us to that. Breathe in, come back up tall. Exhale, lower the right arm down. Now breathe in, take the other arm up. Reaching through the fingertips, exhale, ease on over to the other side. On the inhalation, feel the breath coming into the rib cage. Reach. Exhale. That's it, ease into it. There's tremendous power in stillness. Tremendous power in letting go. So power does not mean aggressive. Power does not mean hard. Power means finding the balance between the hard and the surrender. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, lower down. Good. Let's go inside now. Take the hands to rest onto the knees. Close your eyes, let them close. Sit tall. This is where the yoga postures have brought us to be able to sit here comfortably. Shoulders relaxed, hips relaxed. Now, start to feel your body expanding. Sideways, front to back, top to bottom. Going beyond the limits that you normally consider there. Feel those boundaries melt and feel the energy that holds you together, expanding. That's the power. Recognize it. Ariom. And then take that recognition of that power and let it stretch into each and every moment of your day. Om Tat Sat. My name is Al. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you here again at Yoga Zone.
Hi, welcome to Yoga Zone. I'm Lisa Bennett-Matkin, and this is Jen Moniz. We're both senior teachers here at Yoga Zone. We're at the Grand Lido Sans Souci in Jamaica. In today's class, we'll be working on a series that flows with the breath. When you connect the breath and movement together, it creates a release in your body that's wonderful and gentle and healing. It also begins to clear your mind and create a calming feeling. This is especially great for those of you who feel tight and don't think that yoga is for you. This is the place to start. Come to lay onto your back. Feet are hip distance apart. Relax the arms alongside of your body. On the inhale, extend the arms above your head, lengthen long away from the hips. Exhale, lower the arms. Now, I'm not just talking about moving your arms, but really connecting the movement with the breath, as Jen is doing so wonderfully here. The breath initiates the movement. On the next inhale, again, extend the arms above the head, slowly lengthening the breath. Exhale, bring the right knee into your chest and see how that movement begins to squeeze all the air out of you. Inhale, extending the arms up, fill the body with the breath. Exhale, bringing the other knee into your chest. Slower the movement, the better. Inhale, extending up, helps to bring your mind into what you're doing. Exhale, both knees into your chest, feeling the release in the hips. Inhaling, extending the arms above the head. Exhale, bringing again the right knee into your chest. Empty the air out of the lungs. Inhale, nice, Jen. Exhale, left knee into your chest. One more time, extending the arms above the head. Exhale, both knees into the chest. On the next inhale, place your feet onto the floor, extend the arms up in the air, and lift the hips up in the air. Doesn't matter how high you lift them, just feel how this fills your body with the breath. Exhale, begin to lower down and bring the knees into the chest, emptying the air out. Again, inhale. This is so great for the spine and the organs, releasing all the tension held. Fluid-like, as Jen is showing here. Graceful movements with the breath. Enjoy this, it should feel good. Exhale, bringing the knees into the chest. Great, stay here and just rock gently from side to side. Exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Extend the right arm up in the air and feel the twist along the side of the body. Bring your mind into wherever you feel a tightness in your body. Direct your breath into that area and watch the tension release. On the inhale, you'll bring the knees back up, switch the arms around. Exhale, knees fall to the right. Great. Inhale, bringing the knees back up, moving with the breath. Exhale, switching the arms, knees fall to the other side. Great. Continue. Let your breath move your body and see how the movements help your breath. Feel like any tension in your body, you just let it go. Let it melt into the earth. Completely let go, but keep the breath full and even. On the next inhale, come back up and bring your knees into the chest. Again, one more time, releasing the lower back. Bring your knees over to the left, and let's come up onto hands and knees. Taking your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide apart, toes into the ground. Inhale, draw the spine into the body, roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, round the back up towards the ceiling and take the chin to the chest. Inhale, turn the seat up towards the ceiling first as slowly as you can. Keep your shoulders away from the ears, long neck. Exhale, round the back and take the chin to the chest, drawing the belly in. Inhale, extend the spine, feel the top of the head pull away from the tailbone. Exhale, rounding the back. On the inhale, roll your shoulders back and look up. Next, exhale, put the feet flat back, round your back, and pull back through the hips, sitting all the way onto your heels. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, coming all the way up, roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, round the spine, and continue that exhale all the way back onto the heels. Inhale, coming up one more time. This is so great to get flexibility in your spine. Exhale, rounding the back and sit back onto the heels. Extending the arms out. This time, let's lift up towards the ceiling. Inhale, extending up, sitting onto your heels, arms up. Exhale, completely empty as you fold down. Draw the abdomen in. Inhale, extending up. Slower the better. Exhale, lowering down. Great, Jen. Next, inhale, lifting up off the heels. Exhale, sitting back onto your heels first. Draw the belly in and float down. Head drops down. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, lowering down. Next posture we're going to go into is called down dog. This is a great one. We'll watch Jen. Tuck the toes under. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, lift the hips up into the air. Make sure that the hands are absolutely flat and extend through the arms. The index and thumb are flat on the floor, but the shoulders roll opposite to that rolling in of the hands. The head is relaxed. You can even look towards your toes or towards your navel. And then feel the spine extending longer and longer. To get a little deeper stretch in through the thighs, bend your knees and bring your thighs close to your ribs. Turn your seat up towards the ceiling. We'll go back to the breath again here. Take a deep breath in, keep the knees bent. And on the exhale, very subtle movements, begin to straighten back through the legs. Again, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, keeping that spine long, begin to straighten back through the legs. You should really be feeling this in the backs of the legs. Jen sure is. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, straightening. Let's try one more. Inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. Drop down onto your knees and sit back onto your heels, forehead to the ground. And just releasing through the lower back. So now we're going to put this whole thing together in a series that flows with the breath. So come down onto the ground, forehead here. Again, extending up in the air, lengthening up. Exhale, begin to slowly float down. Draw the belly in, take the forehead to the floor. Inhale, coming into cat. Roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, watching Jen in down dog. Gracefully moving into the posture. Inhale, coming back into cat pose. Roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, round the back slowly and sit back onto your heels, forehead to the ground. Inhale, again, as slowly as you can, lengthening up. Exhale, begin to float down, forehead to the floor. Inhale, coming up onto the hands and knees, roll the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, lift the hips up into the air. Bring your mind, your body, and your breath together. Inhale, drop down onto your knees. Clear the mind with the breath. Exhale, sit back onto the heels and take the forehead to the ground. Last time, completely focusing. Inhale, listening to the sound of the breath. Let it quiet your mind. Exhale, float down slowly. Draw the abdomen in and sit back. Inhale, gracefully draw the breath in. Feel the spine. Exhale, lift up and open up through those hamstrings. Let the head relax. Lengthening your breath, drop down onto your knees, roll your shoulders back like slow motion. Exhale, round the back and sit onto your heels. Beautiful. Enjoy the stretch once again. Coming onto your hands and knees. Let's come into a twist to release out between the shoulder blades. Taking your right hand underneath the left arm, drop the shoulder down and feel the twist between your shoulder blades. Use your breath, and on the inhale, work a little deeper into that twist. Feel on the inhale, you can take yourself a little bit out of it, and on the exhale, work deeper. See how the breath opens the body. Tension, emotional tension can lock between the shoulder blades. Feel how you empty all the air out of the lungs. Coming slowly back up. Let's try the other side, taking the other arm under. The idea here is to work the bottom shoulder under and the top shoulder up. Keep your hips level and extend the tailbone away from the head and massage the body with the breath. This is a magnificent stretch. Feels great, Jen, right? Slowly pressing through that hand and coming all the way back up. Great. Again, on the inhale, deep breath in, exhale, and begin to sit back onto your heels, forehead to the ground. Release here. Even as you stay in this posture, allow your breath to move. It's a static posture, but there's still a movement, a contraction and expansion. This is a wonderful posture to release deeply into, to quiet your mind. Try to feel that. Melting all the tension into the ground. See how long you can make your breath. Completely bring your mind, your body, and your breath together. Feel the release in the hips. Feel the release in the feet and in through the thighs. Feel the neck release and the shoulders release. Arms extend out as far as you can. Long, smooth breaths. Emptying all the air out on the exhale. That's the place that you really need to work, is on the exhale, because when you set the exhale up properly, the inhale is natural. Let's come to a standing position. This is called Tadasana, and it's about grounding the feet into the floor and getting tall away from your feet. Spread the toes apart, open them up, stretch them wide apart. Balance your weight at the front of your heels and imagine that you send the heels down into the floor like roots, grounding as you extend up tall like a tree with the branches expanding out. That'll get you up tall, right? This is called blown palm. Again, like a tree, you're grounded into the floor, but then you're going to extend lightly away. Inhale, extend your arms up in the air. Take the palms to touch. Exhale, lowering the left arm to the side. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, lowering the left arm as you extend over to the side. roll the belly up towards the ceiling. And again, don't just go as far as you can right away. Use the breath to release the tension that you feel. It's so important that you send energy down into the floor as you extend up. Inhale, breathing into the ribs, feel them expand. Exhale, feeling that tightness release, then working a little deeper. Beautiful, Jen. Inhale, coming all the way back up, both arms come together. Exhale, lowering the other arm and lengthening out over to the side. Inhale, expand as you send the heels down. Exhale, lengthening out over to the side. So be careful that you're not rounding, but you're extending and even rolling up towards the ceiling, lengthening both sides of your torso, not cramping into one side. Inhale, taking that right arm back up into the air, switching sides. Exhale, lowering the other arm, lengthening over, using the breath to move you. Inhale, taking the arm up. Exhale, switching to the other side. Inhale, both arms up. And this time, take your arms out to the side and come into a forward bend. Hands to the floor and the face to the shins. Now if you need to, bend your knees and just feel the release in through the hamstrings. Let the breath take you deeper and deeper. Inhale, bend your knees and look up. Roll your shoulders away. This is called preparing the spine. Exhale, fold forward and take your face towards the shins. Inhale, bending your knees, keep your shoulders back, flat back. Exhale, straightening your legs as much as you can and take the forehead towards the floor. Inhale, again, extending long. On this exhale, take a big step back with the left foot. Coming into a lunge. Hands are on either side of your legs. Make sure that the knee is right out over that ankle. Feel the back heel projecting away, and if you need to, you can always drop your back knee. Take one hand to the knee, other hand to the knee. Get your balance. Beautiful. At any point, drop that back knee down if you feel tired. Inhale, extending the arms up. Beautiful, Jen. Exhale, coming back to the breath. Lower the arms down by the sides. Inhale, get that softness balanced with the strength in the legs. Exhale, floating the arms down. Inhale, arms up in the air. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Inhaling, arms up in the air. Great. This time, hands down to the floor. Stepping both feet back into what we call plank pose. Now, if you don't have the arm strength, what you can do is drop your knees down and walk them back as far as you can, but keep your shoulders over your hands. Deep breath in, feel the belly working. Exhale, lift the hips up into the air like Jen is showing here. Inhale, coming back into plank pose. So we're moving with the breath again. Expanding. Exhale, lift the hips up into the air, back into down dog. Inhale, coming back into plank. Yep, it's a lot of work, I know. Don't let those hips drop too low. Keep them right in line. Exhale, lift the hips up into the air. Deep breath in, stay here. Exhale, taking the left foot up in between the hands, coming into the lunge on the other side. Good work. Make sure that the knee's over the ankle. Pick the back knee up off the floor if you can. Hands to the knee. Inhale, extending the arms up gracefully. Beautiful. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Inhale, feel the ground. Feel like your feet push the ground away as you feel a lightness. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhale. One more. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Stepping both feet up together. This is a tough one. Again, bend the knees and look forward, flat back. Exhale, coming into a forward bend. Inhale, taking the arms out to the sides as you come all the way up. Palms touch. Let's flow with the breath. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, face to the shins. Great, Jen. Inhale, bend the knees, extend the spine, get long. Exhale, stepping back with the left foot back into the lunge. If you're having trouble with your balance in the lunge, you can always turn your foot sideways. Taking the hands to the knee again, extending the arms up in the air. This time we'll do it a little differently. Inhale, and on the exhale, lower the arms as you straighten the front leg. Inhale. So this helps with your coordination. So it's so important that you link the breath and the mind. Let the mind be quiet with the breath. Stare at a point if you're having trouble with your balance. Great, 2 more. Inhaling. Make sure that knee stays right over the front foot. And exhale. Last one. Get the legs strong to support the spine. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Stepping back into plank pose. Body's in a straight line. Exhale, lift up into down dog. Inhale, coming back into plank. Exhale, lifting up into down dog. Exhale, left foot up in between the hands. Turn the back heel to the floor if you need. Take your hands to the knee, arms up in the air. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering the arms, straighten the leg. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, release the breath. Inhale and exhale. Great, 2 more. And exhale, great. Step both feet up together. Nice. Coming into Tadasana. Ground the feet, feel the difference. Let's continue to sit down onto the floor and link the body, the breath, and the mind together. If it's difficult for you to sit in a cross-legged position, take a pillow or a blanket underneath your seat, and this will elevate your hips higher than your knees, and then you'll be much more comfortable. Take your hands onto your thighs, extend your spine long, but feel your seat grounded into the floor. Deep breath in, exhale, and slowly begin to move forward. Now Jen is very open in this one, but if you're not as open, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Inhale, coming up. Just feel your breath, massaging away the tension in through the hips. Exhale, and slowly moving forward. Close your eyes even and concentrate on the release. Inhale, coming up. See how long you can get the spine. Exhale again, moving forward. Draw the abdomen in as you move forward. This will help to ground your hips. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, staying here. So let's go into a short meditation. Take the backs of the hands onto your knees and let the index finger and thumb gently touch. Sit up as tall as you can and close your eyes. This is the good part. Going back into the breath. Closing your eyes draws your energy inward. Now see if you can listen to the sound of the breath. If you listen very carefully, there's actually a sound. On the inhale, the sound is hum. It's like, and on the exhale, sa, sa. Those sounds are incredibly healing to your mind. See if you can connect deeply and actually feel like your breath is a physical thing. Allow the breath to quiet away the chatter of your mind and go deeply into the stillness. It's like washing your consciousness. Feel that. Experience that. Enjoy it. Lengthen your breath. Linking the breath, the mind, and the body is the secret to health and clarity. Daily practice is the key to unlocking that secret. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again here on Yoga Zone. I'm Lisa Bennett Matkin.